Thank you for joining me again, everyone. Got something a little bit different today. Not quite as rosy, not as happy as it normally is. Um, it's almost a pet peeve of mine, and I wanted to cover that for you. It's the concept of people, especially on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all these things like that, where they say praying for you. That's what we're going to talk about today. So, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to read to you from James chapter 1, verse 22 through 25. That's going to be our basis to start from. And there are several other verses I want to go over, but I'll explain everything out as it goes through, and I'll tell you what I'm talking about. As we get through this, we'll figure it out together. 22 says, "But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word, and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he beholdeth himself, and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was. But whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty, and continueth therein, he being not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work, this man shall be blessed in his deed." So when somebody says they need prayer, when somebody requests prayer, don't just hear it and say, "I'll pray for you. I'll pray for you." Because words mean something. Words has weight. How you use those words is the type of reaction it'll get. Sure, hearing, "I'll pray for you," sounds like a positive thing, but you got to think, if you do not follow through with these prayers, you've let this person down. They're relying on your word, that you will pray for them, that you will intercede in their problems for them with God. So be very careful when you say, "I will pray for you." And don't forget to do so. It doesn't have to be some long, drawn out, I'm going to have to go to my prayer closet and I'm going to have to, have a 25-minute intercessory prayer with God to get this out. It doesn't have to be like that. It can literally be a single sentence. God, touch them, meet their needs. Whatever that need may be. That's simple, and it covers, "I will pray for you." Another thing that really gets to me is when people use the idea of something's going on in someone's life, and you say, "I'll pray for you, but I need more information." Don't use it as a form of gossip. Don't be offering to pray for somebody to get details about what's going on in their life. God already knows. All you need to do is support this person by praying for them. God, you know their need. Do so according to your will. It's not that difficult. We make it so hard. It's not that difficult. We make it so hard to be genuinely loving to one another. The next part that I want to get into. But words carry weight, a lot of weight, based upon what you do with it, how you say it, how it affects people. Proverbs 25:11 says, "A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold and pictures of silver." Shows how much worth your words do have. You say you're going to pray for somebody, pray for them, because that builds their hope. That builds their faith as well as your faith. And like James says here, in chapter 25, be a doer of the work and you will be blessed in your deed. So you say, "I want to pray for you," and you pray for them, you're rewarded also. That's how bad people have gotten, to the point that they don't follow through, that God rewards those who actually do follow through. So pray for them when they need prayer. It's not that difficult. This little pop-in is just to let you know truly how awesome God really is. In the scene coming up, I misquote 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 11, as saying it was actually 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 17, pray without ceasing. But verse 11 is what God truly wanted me to say, where it says, "Wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even as also ye do." It's basically saying, build each other up, hold each other strong, make it work together as a family of God. This is truly awesome, and is proof in itself that even though I had something in mind what I wanted to say, God changed it, and it fits even more so. Okay, back to the video. Enjoy. 1 Thessalonians 5:11 says, "Pray without ceasing." Always pray. You should be praying anyway. You don't have to be on your knees with your eyes closed, saying a prayer, a laid out transcription of a prayer. I mean, you could be sitting here right now. I mean, I said a little prayer, touch your needs. God, please, whatever it is that they need, if it's according to your will, so be it. Amen. That's the whole prayer. You don't have to have some long drawn out, well, the Bible says I have to do this, 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 and this. Yeah, it does. But it's a model. Do what you need to do. Just talk to God. Just talk like I'm talking to you right now. Just talk to God. But when you say, "I'm going to pray for you," pray for them. It's like James 2:16 says, "And one of you say unto them, Depart in peace, be ye warmed and filled, notwithstanding ye give not those things which are needful to the body. What doth it profit?" If you're going to tell somebody, "I will pray for you, I know you need prayer, I know you're having a hard time right now," what's the point of even offering up this sympathy or empathy if you're not going to do anything about it? There's no profit to it in your behalf, and it's not profit as in I'm being greedy or I'm going to gain something out of it. It's profit as in spiritual gains. Where's the spiritual blessings out of that? You get blessings for being doers of the word. So what you say, you do, you're blessed. It's fairly simple and straightforward. So if you say, "I'm going to pray for you," I'm going to talk to God for you, which is what you're saying when you're saying that I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to talk to God for your behalf. I'm going to have an intercessory prayer on your behalf. You say you're going to pray for somebody, you're stepping in as an ambassador by saying, "I'm going to ask God for you. I'm going to talk to God for you." Or for you by going through God. I will follow through with my prayers. I will pray for you. And actually doing so, like, comment, share, Thank you and God bless.